Today's Youth is an open discussion program aimed at the youth of today. On today's Youth, we address issues that affect the youth in today's society using the media as a tool. If you want to make a difference as a Christian youth, you should know that it's not just about going to church or reading the Bible. Young people only have one role, and it's the same they have always had. It has not changed because their role is actually changing everything, doing things better than before, and injecting them with joy and energy. Young people play a crucial role no matter the society they live in. We are the ones transforming, consciously or unconsciously, our reality, either at the university or at our workplace or in other spaces. And we do it by contributing with a new and updated vision to daily activities. As youth of today, it is our responsibility to make society evolve and stand up for our opinions in the best possible way. Join me, MC Neymar, on today's Youth as we dissect and bisect issues relating to our youth of today. Hi guys, welcome to today's Youth with me, your girl, MC Neymar, of course, the lady with a determined mentality. Today we are discussing the topic, when is the right time for marriage? Do you know the right time for marriage, or you think when you're 18 years you can marry? No. I have with me a very beautiful lady to discuss this topic with us. But before that, let me inform you that this show is proudly sponsored by Grant Cosmetic. If you want that smooth, youthful skin, just get their shower gel and then thank me later. So my guest for today is a married woman. She just recently got married. She says she doesn't have experience, but me, I said she has experience, yes. And then she's currently a final year student of the University of Education, Winneba. She's an aspiring filmmaker. And she's saying that she wants to have a very beautiful baby like me.
Yes. No.
Okay, welcome, Miss Rebecca JC. She says she would like to be called Bekita. Bekita. Why Bekita?
Bekita, because that's my stage name.
Bekita, because that's your stage name.
Yes.
There's no, I just shortened the Rebecca. Okay. So who is Bekita? I've said just a little about you.
You
So
said
my
almost
guest
everything.
wants
You
to
said
know
almost
everything about
everything.
you.
So okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. And yes, I'm Mrs. Rebecca JC, a teacher by profession, a final year student at the university, as you said, and I love life. I love to experience a lot of things, and I'm an aspiring filmmaker. I love to act as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Why did you choose the profession to be a teacher? You love kids, or there's another reason for that?
Yes. Initially, I wanted to be an accountant, but
Why?
alongside
There's a lot of-
because I knew math a little, so I felt I could do the course.
Okay.
Yes. And alongside, I had to switch it and to do education because I had a mother who advised me. She was like, I was then teaching. I was doing people teaching. So she was like, you've never been to any training in college, but the way you handle these kids is something you can do better. So why did you go to school? Then I had to put my diploma certificates there in accounting option, and then I had to.
Oh, so you actually did accounting?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I
I
just thought it was those kids time that you be like,
No,
I want to be a doctor, I want to be
No,
this, I want to be a bank
did.
manager.
I did. So
Oh,
I had to put
okay.
it down and then go for 3-year diploma course in accounting, in education.
Okay.
Yes.
So have you dropped the accounting? You're not
Right
going
now,
back to it?
I'm not sure, but I may be using it in my home.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay, your personal
Yes,
something. All right,
something,
okay. So let's move on to the topic we are discussing today. A very interesting one, of course. You're a married woman.
Yes, I am.
When did you think was the right time for you to marry?
What question is on? Yeah, very big question. But I think for me, I felt I was matured spiritually, socially, and if I'm saying physically. Then I realized, no, it's time. Any moment, if the opportunity comes, I'll marry. Because I felt I was ready. I understood the concept of marriage.
Okay. So in marriage, do you think the lady has a role to play in marriage? Because you will say that I'm ready for marriage, but if the guy doesn't come, how would you get married?
Yeah, I think ladies, we have equally important roles to play when it comes to marriage. You, the lady, may be ready. When the guy doesn't come, of course, you'll still be waiting and praying. You understand? But when the guy comes, you may have a guy in your life, everything may be going well, but you may not be ready. Because marriage is something that I'm young, but I've realized that marriage is something that mature people go into. Not mature as in age-wise, but you need to be mature, spiritually mature, to understand the concept of marriage. Who proposed the marriage from the beginning? It's God. You understand? So if you understand that aspect, that it is God who created that marriage, and you know that when it comes to hitches and stuff in marriage, you go back to Him, because Obi or creators, none of the best solution when there is a hitch in it. So you understand that aspect, both of you, not just one-sided.
Okay.
And if you understand that aspect, that you need to be prayerful, you need to, the two of you, you'll have to pray together concerning the marriage, your future, your kids, and stuff like that. So if you have somebody, let's say I do those things, and my partner, the one I want to get married to, is not too much interested in stuff like that, I see myself as he is not ready for marriage. Though he may be of the age, but he may not be ready. Because what if something happens when we are married and we have to go on our knees and pray? You don't know that aspect of marriage, that the spiritual aspects. So it's going to make the marriage very difficult.
Okay.
You understand?
Right. So how long did you guys date before your husband said that, oh, I'm ready to marry you?
My own story, eh?
Was it an easy decision for you? Because the way you're talking, that you were ready, you're ready past over marriage.
Yes, I was. Though I was ready at that time to marry, but I had no man in my life then. But I was ready.
Okay, so how long did it take for your husband to say, oh, I want to marry you?
Okay, we met, let's say we met in October. And then I think in, is it December or January? He started asking, do you want us to get married right now, or you want to finish school before you get married? I was like, seriously? At first, I was like, I wanted to finish school first. But then I realized there's no need waiting anymore.
Oh, you were scared that someone would take you away
from?
Are you sure?
Oh, no. You see, I even told him I was married when we met.
Hey.
Yes. I was
That's
married.
Your key for telling guys?
Yes. I was married with 3 kids. Because I knew him way back 15 years ago. Before we met again, I knew him 15 years ago. So I knew so I just wanted to hide. I was ready for marriage. I didn't want any play in my life.
You said 15 years ago. Does that mean you guys were dating 15 years?
No. We were just friends then.
Are you sure?
Oh,
friends with benefits?
Oh, nothing. We were very good friends. We were just very good friends. I knew his girlfriend then.
He was dating?
Yes, he was.
And took a Juby boy?
Oh, David.
Oh, yeah, sure, someone Juby boy. Hey.
You see, I don't know,
please,
but you have to
put your husband's picture on the show so that maybe the lady that she took the guy from will come and then arrest him.
15 years ago.
Oh.
I mean, we were just good friends.
Okay.
Very good friends.
Okay.
So when I met him back, like 15, got in 16 years. So when we came back, and when we met again, he was like, hey, where am I? So, are you married? I was like, I knew this guy. I told him, yes, I'm married with 3 kids. That was what I told him. So he told me he went home to tell his mom that, hey, I met this lady, stuff. No way back, me penny papas means me and come. And I'm saying, Shenny, your ma. Oh, I say, why are you with 3 kids? And see, I put in a letter, but still now we exchange contacts. So you were calling and talking. So alongside, he realized some because he called me like 11. Yeah, I pick and we talk. And I realized he would, if you are married, why would you pick a call at 11? So then I told him that the marriage is off. I'm now living a single mom with my kids and stuff. Oh, I just
like you were testing him to know that he's the right guy, or you're not ready to be in a relationship.
Because I knew him and I knew how his life was. I didn't want to mingle with that. But alongside when we were talking, then I realized that life I knew of him, it's no more. Like gradually, I'm seeing
falling in love. Oh,
I like him.
She's blushing. She really loves her husband.
Oh yes, I do.
Oh.
I like him. Then I liked him so much. But now, Mr. Antina, when we met again, and I realized that he's moved on different. Spiritually, he was there, and that was my key. You understand?
Need a spiritual
yes.
person. So in marriage, you need to look out for a spiritual.
Oh yes. If you are a religious person, you definitely need to go in for someone who is equally religious, because it will really help in the marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I am religious and the guy proposes not religious, don't you think there's a way I can change, or maybe I can be the prayer warrior in the family, or the husband to me to come on board?
Okay.
Does it affect marriage though?
It really does. You understand? Let's say you have a Marco to go, and this is a man who doesn't, who is not that religious. And say Marco no who the essence in going for the Marco, it's a waste of time. It can bring conflict in a marriage, and it can eventually even break the marriage. You understand? So whether as a marriage is spiritual, it should be the two.
Okay. I think it's not just about you going to a miracle now come the complaining and answer the visa. In marriage itself, like you're saying, it's complicated. There's a whole lot of things. So you need the two of you to be spiritually inclined, not to be prayerful.
That is it.
So we are not prayerful. What would you say about that?
And I can say, like if you are cold, go for cold things. If you are hot, go for hot things. If you try to mix the cold and the hot, a bit me awake. But majority na it's good that your mind is one, because marriage is being united. You understand? And see, if you are united, you should be united in everything. As a handy, I think that if you guys are united in that aspect also, it really helps them. That is my.
Okay. And before your husband, were you dating somebody else?
No.
Have you dated before? How many?
Me no, my life
Hey, my life you dated 1,000.
Oh nah.
Are you sure?
Nah.
Okay.
I had this friend who was also interested in me. Like,
so are you just saying dated this to your husband and that friend?
Just that.
Are you
just
sure?
That. Oh, me in Chantro. Seriously. And my husband knows about this.
Your husband was not there with you?
Yes, but he knows me. Wait, let me see him. So he knows me way back.
So that 2 months relationship you had with that guy, were you guys discussing marriage, or you were not ready? You were just a kid?
Yeah, I was like 25 there.
Okay.
But now I said with your team, when we definitely we go into a relationship at that age, thinking say it will lead to marriage. So it was in the pipeline, but we never really seriously talked about marriage.
Okay. But your husband seriously talked about it?
Yeah, he did.
That was when you got to know that he's the one? Or there was pressure from the family? Because of these days, what's now often say, you do it now, you never worry. Why do you think parents do that? But did you experience that?
Yeah, I did. But me, before when I hit 20, I told my parents, with all due respect, I told my parents that I saw their marriage. And I'm from a broken home. And see, I wouldn't want to marry and experience what I've seen in my home, like my daddy and mommy's home. I want to marry, enjoy my marriage, and then what the Bible said. So that do yes. And see, me warrior to say ba ko bebu. Me worry enjoy. Na me ma bebre. You understand? So I really, to free. That I'm not rushing into this thing called marriage. I'll marry when me and myself, I realize I'm okay. And I feel connected to this person I want to live the rest of my life with before I get married. So along the line, I told them they shouldn't pressure me. Because their marriage wasn't so nice that me jump into marriage. I told them. So though they were one time being a but now it wasn't really getting into me because I had decided already. That thing, so as youth, as young people, when you are growing up, there are certain things you just have to decide them by ourselves. What catch you and say na me pa, then you work towards it. It doesn't really hit or affect you that much. So they said it, but you really didn't. Even friends, peers.
Okay. Well, what do you think makes parents do that? What's their reason for pushing their daughters like, is it financial issue, or it's because their friends' daughters are getting married?
It's a norm. It's natural. Oba bia, we stage bia, everybody's expecting that you get married at that stage. So
at that stage.
I
know my mom is watching this. I'm just saying it. I should listen to it more.
At that stage. So when you hit that stage and then you are not bringing anyone home, say, oh, when I'm in any crowd, then they start, ma, home. You know, let me chip in this one. My auntie told my mom that she's heard that I myself, me who be mother, until it's very difficult for me to marry and even give birth.
Hey,
oh yes.
My
auntie said that to my mom. So my mom was worried and she was giving me pressure. And I'm say, me who be mother now me pian, you understand? So all these sorts of pressure, now one person decided what you want for your marriage and for your life. You may end up marrying the wrong person. And marriage you can and see baby. I had a politician. He fixed his date. Oh, she am so in April, January. I'm see though say we need make a crab, but we need me that much. We so meaning, but we need that much. April, January, I said all time. I'm catching so I'm sorry. With all those pressure, I'm sorry. Me ready. I just want to feel that it's right time. I want to understand this whole issue with you physically. Now because marriage is physical. Physically, I need to know you well. You need to be financially endowed. I mean, you should be.
You've mentioned the financial aspect.
Yes.
So when people are planning to get married, they need to be financially stable.
Oh yes, you should be.
Hey, so obi wo honu ma odobano. Na sikani ni so person worry no secure. So what will the person do?
If you love the person, I think you should just talk it over with the person. If the person understands and loves you, marriage is also understanding. So do not you are saying because who are me? Marriage is not all about love. Love is a key, yes, but it's not all about love. Oh, I miss see I know to me remember me the one you not feel okay, and then marriage no crowd ain't yet.
Okay, so are you trying to say that there's no age for marriage?
There could be.
You need to be this, you need to be that. So you Bekita,
yes,
Mrs. JC.
Yes, darling.
Oh, look at how she's blushing. I actually really love her husband. Yes. When do you think is the right time for marriage?
The right time for marriage is when you are physically, spiritually, and socially matured.
You didn't add the financial.
Financial is part of the physical.
Okay.
When it comes to the physical, communication is part. And communication not only just bad communication is part.
Hey.
Oh yes, communication and mathematics count.
Bad communication is part.
You should be good in bad communication, physical communication,
all the
communications. You should talk with. We have something called non-verbal communication. You should be able to talk to you for you to understand without will make people around you know what is going on between the two of you. So it all counts. And do show with non-verbal way communication. When to me and chanti asia, we will make wunimas and how can so communication is cut across verbal and non-verbal and bad communication. That the mathematics you now said.
Verbal, non-verbal,
and then
bad communication. So let's find out what the streets also think about when is the right time for marriage. Say verbal, non-verbal, bad communication. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Grant Body Wash. Na me pede me di on adance kakra show. Say epesibi na papa edugara onam todo na feel there on natural body na kasa na kita on there anoma ha on copy Grant Body Wash na UCB. Usande wode yen ankasa yen habandru na wode aye alete semina ewom wode ewo oye hani enso wom na afeso habandru bebre na wode aye ohia manyimpadua no nti se edugara abo biara ntum na na manyimpadua no da obese wo skin no ibenya natural skin ma wankase hu de yes isi goda nkofo be hu de yes brother no loban and sister no loban nti ekogada bibia beko bia no ibenya bia to.
Inti mpache ka so obi aso aware a, wo sha age ben na obi aso aware.
Aware de emfa age ho. Ne yinim ne se bibia ye education e wo na wiase mu. E de se obi wo bibi hu nimdi a, so ta so se na ye de hye ne sa nimdi a wo wonti na ma otimi disu ye. Fine, wo pese wo ware. That's be what the best 30 years. 30 years that we did. Wouldn't see the bar bonk come. Wouldn't say ye chop money. Wouldn't say the shankwala was on our way. Why you to was on our way? Obi how be 18 years, 19 years, but this has what our education tino. Wouldn't say I said be make the bonk come. I said the war me shabe ma, I said the shabe ye e fear. I don't need the part was our in the part where you our real thing home. Our next any age. A bro will be a prepare and Yabeka says will be 18 years here, or you're full much of himself, but 18 years old, who can say, would be wallet. Oh, sure, who said, where you may ye. I may walk with the with my child and come to child be. I told the mammy mana, and the chess also our way.
Inti town ben na sha e yes obi be ware. And also best start to say oh hu be ma say courtship or mu date.
Me pacho 20 to 25.
Adenta.
Because that time no so she adwuma kora we wie and now ko school na adwuma ayeden. Ebi nti se nke se bibi ba impromptu obi hu se ne obe handle.
Since I hear age no wade ere wade wale first rank obaka wo ebi twan be 30 something or 40 something ansana wa wale ba me since I ko mpano a okobi be 12 years we ene wa wo nti oniska na nsa hwe adwuma a otumi ya o ebi abagbo anu se metum me saving kakakra na me de akoya oba no wade obi wo so akwaje wo no onye djuma polo wa ya oba no wade ba awo na o so no wo no awo na obi kura na hwe baba akomponya
Omo hwe.
Auntie, a fuso me de ma ye ahwefo nyina ne se. Ne se ye ne se, o sai wiase we mu no. Nipa ba kopɛ ne se ye tie na o akwankyerɛ ma nipa ne Nyankopɔn. Se ye tie Nyankopɔn akwankyerɛ a emofra nyina bebre wo fa se ma won awofo. Na awofo nso emfa hye wotrum se o ni sika chi ne wiase ahodi achi piepia wo ma won kwa ware ye bakofo wo hawde abre won. Is say wo ma daache no ehu hia wo se wo manya enigi ya daache won so benya enigi. It be two ye ahwefo nyina fo se kare wo ho hwɛ se aware ya wo kɔ no waso ana. Ne ma hodo ewo mu ewo aware mu no wobetime di so. Na no aboa ama waware ya wokono wani age ema obi mforso mo obi hyew enko wale mo obi feska na dew.
Hi guys, so welcome back from our street segment. A lot of interesting view, you know, right? People have different views about when is the right time to marry. It's time for my favorite segment because that's when I get to learn new dessert recipes and taste them with Hadia Shares raw milk, the best raw milk in town. I said her Burkina has a PhD. PhD. This Burkina is correct, original Burkina. So contact her on the number on the screen and get yours now. So, Mrs. Jessie.
Yes.
What are you doing for us today?
Yeah, we're having banana peanuts smoothie.
That's what you do for your husband. That's what you use to enter his heart.
One of the things that I do.
So please, what are our ingredients?
Yes, so we have our banana, we have our peanuts, we have I have honey. That's optional if you like.
Okay.
And a small ginger.
Okay.
And
then we have Hadia's.
Yes,
yes, you are using that. And then you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get the ball rolling.
Okay, so we have already washed everything and you have cut them. So you're just going to put all of them inside the blender then. So we have our banana with the ginger.
Okay.
I'll need a spoon to take a small piece of the peanuts. Thank you.
So we have our banana and ginger in the blender. She's adding a little bit of peanut butter. So if I don't have the butter, can I use just a normal peanut?
Yes, you can. Thanks, are you okay? Thank you. And then I have the milk.
Okay.
The milk.
So Hadia's raw milk, the best raw milk in Ghana. Like, you know, I love Hadia's Burkina because you can get the raw milk without the millet in it, and it tastes so nice. I actually prefer the raw milk to the Burkina. I actually don't really like millet. So you're adding optional. Okay. Yes, if you like. So if you don't want the
No, oh, now we jai. No, I blending the sa. To honey now they count now can falling now between.
Hey,
I'm already there though.
Ed, if
and
you really meet the right
person,
yes.
It's good, right? So how long have you been married though?
It's funny, for some few months.
Oh, and you have experience like that. Hey, it's 5 years PhD married.
Experience in the from other sources, from my home, my mom and my dad's marriage, and then other sources.
Okay.
So I think we are done.
We are done. Just simple dessert recipe for you guys.
Very
Can only get it here on our show, which is today's you with me, your girl, MC Madam Lady, with a determined mentality. So time to blend. I want to start taking this thing. You feel?
I think it's ready now.
Oh, okay. So please serve us like you serve your husband.
Okay.
And help you with yours. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So guys, our banana peanut butter smoothie is ready, and I'm coming to taste. I know it's going to be nice because we are using the correct raw milk, and you know Mrs. Jessie has experience. This is the smoothie she did, and then what's your husband's name?
Mr. Benjamin KJC.
Mr. Benjamin KJC said, "I want to marry you because your smoothie is JJ." Let me just taste and see. This is nice. I can feel the banana, I can feel the honey, and I can also feel the ginger. Like, it's nice. And the milk too. Oh my god. It's amazing. And now I understand why Mr. Benjamin Jesse said, I can't wait for 1 year. I have to marry her right now. So we are moving on to our talent segment. Mrs. JC is coming to show us that she's not only good with communication, all the communications are good. She's also good in entertaining her husband, and she's already into the filmmaking industry, right? So we are going to have a pick and act. She's going to act for us. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This is Hadia Shire's real milk. She also has the Burkina. So if you want some, just contact them. It is so nice. Cheers. It is so nice.
So it's time for our talent segment, and Mrs. Jessie, aka Bekita, is come to show us her acting skills.
Hey, really?
And it's pick and act, right? We have some crazy stuff here. So kindly pick a number and I'll tell you what you have to do.
Okay,
so she picked number 2.
And the 2 shall be.
And act like you just met your ex and you denied your husband or boyfriend in front of him. So just pretend as if your 2 months boyfriend, you just met him and there was some love and things. And then you denied.
Please read it again.
Okay. Act like you just met your ex, which is your 2 months boyfriend that you said about. And you denied your husband, Mr. JC, in front of him. Maybe there's some little love. This is just a pick and act. Okay. Please, Mr. JC, she won't do that to you, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, action.
Hi. So nice to see you again. You see, this is my friend. Please, this is a very long friend that it's been a while I met. Hi. So how have you been? Oh my God. It's been
know, because she loves her husband so much, she knows that she can't deny her husband.
Deny my
Because
husband.
of just a 2 month relationship, it was not even anything.
that.
But she's actually good in acting, though.
Very.
Yeah.
good in
So,
acting.
what is your word of advice to we the young ones out there?
Okay, so what I will say is the right time for young people or for anybody who is ready to get married should be the time that you are comfortable and confident in the work or the job you do, and you are confident in yourself. Don't forget, you need to be mature spiritually, socially, and physically to be ready to be into marriage.
Any lovely message for Mr. Benjamin Cages?
Oh, for him.
Oh,
I know
for
he's
him.
watching.
When will my Mr. JC also come? Please, I'm here. I'm waiting for you guys.
I know he's watching. I want to tell him that he's my everything. I love him. He's my half, and he knows that. And then I'm really grateful to God that I met him, and I know he's God sent, as I always tell him. I love you.
We love you, Mr. JC. Okay, guys, so we've come to the end of the show. It's so sad I have to leave. I wanted to know more about Mr. JC, because since he has not somebody from Mr. JC, me too, I want to go and snatch Mr. JC from him. And also while I'm intending, are you Mate? So thank you guys for staying tuned with us. Please don't forget to follow us on IG at Tudi with MC Neema. And don't forget to follow me, your girl, MC Neema at MC_Neema on IG. Thank you guys. See you same time next week. Bye.